So we have Felipe and Stefan here. Felipe is the CEO and founder of Kiwibot, a robotic system that helps companies deliver safely and timely to their customers. And Stefan here was the CEO and founder of Starsky Robotics. They made driverless trucks a reality. And now Felipe will tell you more about Kiwibot. And I will go away.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction. Cool. So at Kiwibot, we build robots for food delivery. Our vision is to deploy a fleet of robots in all the major cities in the world and allow anyone, any person, any startup, any food chain, any local commerce to connect to our network and deliver any package for less than $1 and in less than one hour. We have done already more than 100,000 orders. And this is our 5th generation of robots. And right now we have robots deployed in San Jose.
So what is the point of a delivery robot? Like why should this exist?
Yeah, so delivery is growing and it's very important for the society to have a reliable, contactless and low cost option. So right now here in California, for example, it costs between $7 to $9 to ship something on demand. So for example, some restaurants and local commerces have been impacted because of those costs. And that's why some marketplaces charge like high percentages of commission to these restaurants. So it's very important to be able to, for the society, to be able to ship things within 3 miles in an urban area for a very low cost in a reliable way and contactless.
How does that? So why should I use a delivery bot if I'm a business or even if I'm a person? Why should I want a delivery robot to bring food to me, bring a package to me over a person?
If you're a business and you want to save money and you want to connect to more customers and you also want your customers to pay a low delivery fee, you should use robots. So if you're a restaurant, right now we have coverage area in San Jose, very soon in other cities in California. You just contact us, go to our website, and we can let you know more, like let you know how it works. If you're a customer, there are 3 reasons. So the first one is that you're going to support a network that is going to allow anyone to ship things on demand, and like that's going to create new dynamics in the world. Second, it's very safe. So like not even the restaurant staff or other customers touch the robot. Everything is automatic. So you open the door from your phone. So it's contactless and it's very safe, like from a hygienic perspective. And the third one is because of costs. So every time that you order with a robot, you're supporting an infrastructure that in the future is going to allow us to like receive those same deliveries for as little as $0. Yeah, those are the 3 main reasons.
How far off is this? I mean, is this something that like you guys will first start doing deliveries in 5-10 years? I mean, I know this autonomous space, you know, from working it is rather hard. So where is this in terms of becoming reality?
Yeah, very good question. Kiwibot is beyond the concept. We have, as I said at the beginning, we have already made more than 100,000 orders for people that live in Berkeley. They have seen our robots already.
Where all have those deliveries been? Where all have you?
Most of them in Berkeley. We're a Berkeley-based company, and we have been in like delivering things here. So for us, it's very important to to deploy and to have operational knowledge, and that's why we have, from the beginning, we have tested, we have been in contact with restaurants, we have polished the customer experience. So this is already working. This is alive, and this is already more efficient within 2 miles than traditional logistic platforms.
So, I mean, the broader autonomy space is this massive and complicated problem. $100 billion has been spent on everything from delivery robots like yours to self-driving cars and everything in between. A thing that's always struck me is a lot of people seem to think these sidewalks are easier than streets, but there's a lot of rules defining what a street looks like, defining how people drive on streets and all that. Whereas sidewalks, especially say sidewalks in Berkeley, don't have all that structure. Sidewalks look a lot less similar to each other. There's lots of different people doing very different things on sidewalks. How have you been able to make this work where other companies, other teams haven't been able to, to do delivery one, let alone delivery 100,000?
Yes, yeah, this is connected to the last, to the previous question. It's very important to have people support and other institutional support. So for example, so first comment, in the case of San Jose, the city have shared with us information, and we also have shared with the city information about which sidewalks are like have good accessibility, not just for the robots, but in general for pedestrians, and like which streets are dangerous to cross for pedestrians and for robots. In Berkeley, one of the things that have been incredible is in all the robots that we have deployed, I have my personal number at the back of the robot, so that any citizen can actually call me and give me direct feedback of what they see that the robot is doing. So when you deploy robots, when you do more than 100,000 orders, you learn in that process, like what parts of the process you need to automate. We are automating some parts of the deliveries, but for the other parts, we use teleoperation. That teleoperation, it's mixed with AI. So we run AI all the time in our robots, but we have always.
And just for those who might not be aware, what is teleoperation?
Okay, so teleoperation is basically having supervisors like that are remote, like this remote world that are remote, and they supervise several robots at the same time. So right now, the supervisors can supervise up to 3 robots at the same time, and they just make sure that it's safe, that they are going to the correct path. They can respond if something happens to corner cases scenarios, and that part and that infrastructure that we have built have allowed us to go faster and doing more deliveries and identify which parts of the operations we need to automate first. You're muted, Mr. Stefan.
Awesome. Well, that's all my questions. Gioan, is there anything else I should add in? I think we took up our 10 minutes.
That was great. Felipe, is there anything else you want to add?
Yes, like one of the parts that I feel more proud about Kiwibot is the connection with people. Yes. So Berkeley, it's a very challenging.
Sure. Why don't you let me ask that as a question, and then she can edit it all together. So what in all the things that you guys have done, what are you most proud of? What do you think is Kiwi's biggest accomplishment to date?
We consider that people's love is what we feel more proud about it. So Berkeley, it's I love Berkeley, I live in Berkeley, but it's a challenging city with like a lot of homeless, anti-technology movements, crowded sidewalks, but it's very interesting the dynamic that we have had with people. So people really love the robot. We have designed a robot that is not big, that is small, so that it can interact with the pedestrians in a natural way. Our technology, the feedback that we receive from the community, and it's insane all the support that we have received, even in Halloween. Hundreds of people dress up as Kiwibot, so it's amazing to see that love. And I believe that if you're going to build, or if we are going to build a robot infrastructure with tens of thousands of robots in the streets, it's fundamental to have people's love. And that's part of our mode and something that we are going to measure every day. That's it.
Great. Awesome, Gioan. Anything else you need from us?
No, Stefan, if you can just add, other mentors have been just adding like a snippet of why they liked working with their mentees. So if you can add that, that would be perfect.
Yep. Yeah, so I've been working with Felipe and the Kiwi team for 3-4 months now, and it's really just been a blast. You don't start a startup unless you have really strong opinions, which often makes it hard for founders to get feedback that's sometimes positive and sometimes harsh. And something that I've seen time and time again with Felipe and his broader team is how dedicated they are to making this happen, and how willing to work really hard, accept any feedback, and quickly make changes and iterate so that they can continue down this path of deploying the most loved robots in the world.